Have you ever really thought about your own choices? I mean, really thought about them? Because today we're going to dig into this wild idea that suggests a lot of the time we're not picking what we genuinely like, we're just trying to guess what everyone else is going to like.
So, let me just ask you a simple question. If you had to win a beauty contest, how would you do it? Your first thought is probably, easy, I'll just pick the most beautiful person, right?
Well, here's the twist. What if I told you that in this specific contest, picking the face you think is the prettiest is pretty much a guaranteed way to lose? Yeah. Now you're listening. Okay, so this whole thing comes from a thought experiment that the famous economist John Maynard Keynes came up with. He created this very strange beauty contest with a very unique set of rules. So here's the deal. Picture a newspaper. It shows you 100 different photos and says, okay, pick the 6 prettiest faces. Seems simple, but, and this is the whole game, there's a catch. The prize doesn't go to whoever picks the faces that are actually the prettiest. Nope. The prize goes to the person whose picks are the closest match to the average choice of everyone else playing. All right, let's really get into this, because to win, you have to completely change how you think. You've got to stop thinking about what you like and start thinking about what everyone else is thinking. To win, you've got to level up your game. So level 1 thinking, the naive strategy, is just picking the faces you think are pretty. You're going to lose. The winning move starts at level 2, trying to guess which faces most other people will pick. But the real pros, they go to level 3, which is like this hall of mirrors. You're not just guessing what others will pick, you're guessing what others will think other people are going to pick, and it just keeps going. And this is the absolute genius of what Keynes did. See, this wasn't just some fun little brain teaser. This was a powerful, powerful analogy for one of the biggest, most high-stakes games on the planet, the stock market. I mean, listen to how he put it himself, way back in 1936. He said professional investing isn't about choosing the companies that are fundamentally the best, it's about picking the ones that you think are likeliest to catch the fancy of the other competitors. It's not about value, it's about popularity. And this just perfectly lays out the two big forces at play in any market. On one side, you've got fundamental value. That's the idea that a stock's price is anchored to something real, like its profits, its assets. But then you've got this other thing, this beauty contest value, where that anchor just gets completely dissolved. The price isn't tied to reality anymore. It's just floating on this ocean of what people believe other people believe. So here's the bottom line, the most important thing to get. In a Keynesian beauty contest, you are not investing in a business. You're not. You are placing a bet on mass psychology. You're buying a prediction about other people's predictions. And once this clicks for you, you realize, whoa, this isn't just about stocks. This whole dynamic of guessing what other people are going to guess, it is happening all around us, all the time, in so many parts of our lives.
So let's just lock in the definition here. A Keynesian beauty contest is basically any situation where winning isn't about being objectively correct, it's about being good at predicting what other people are going to do. That's it.
So let's look at some real-world examples. Stock bubbles, right? That's people buying ridiculously overpriced stuff just because they bet someone else will come along and pay even more. Or think about social media. So often content goes viral not because it's the best quality, but because it's what creators predict the algorithm and the audience want to see. Fashion, crypto, it's all the same engine. It's not about what's good, it's about what people think will be popular. And all of this brings us right back to where we started. But now, hopefully with a completely new way of looking at things. It really forces us to ask a pretty deep question about our own choices, So the next time you decide what to post online, or what to wear, or even what to believe, just ask yourself, how much of this is what I truly, genuinely want? And how much of it is me just playing the game, trying to pick the face that I think is going to win everybody else's approval? It's something to think about for sure.